our nation and them, our people and them, my people and them. How long will we go on thinking this way, thinking in terms of nationhood, of people, of our people and those people? And those people are always the ones that we seem to find some reason for being enemies with. This has been going on for thousands of years. Of course, in the earlier days, there might have been some excuse for it, but now we realise, and we've realised for several hundred years now, that we live on a globe. And the only thing that really separates people geographically is difficult to cross mountain ranges and broad rivers. And that's been the way we've said, these are our people and those are their people. Earlier on today, I was watching a very realistic video, probably the most realistic video I've ever seen, on naval warfare. The German submarine story Das Boot, the boat or the submarine. And if you watch that, you'll watch how these people are crowded in and they're going dedicatedly about their job, putting up with awful inconvenience, terrible conditions, fear and so forth, to do their job of killing the enemy. And who were the enemy? This is World War II. The enemy were my people, the British. I was a school kid in London and elsewhere in the British Isles when that war was raging. And yet, less than 10 years, no, it would have been 10 years almost to the day, after that war had finished, I was a sailor in the Australian Navy. And I went out on the town with a number of sailors from the ship I was on and met some civilians who invited us back to their merchant ship. And before you know it, out came the schnapps and the beer, and we were singing German martial songs. Incredible. Because it turned out that these people, who were only about 10 years older than us, were ex-U-boat submariners who had been our enemy only 10 years before. How do we get talked into it? How do normal human beings get talked into believing that someone else in another country is our enemy because our government has told us that's the case to be? And not only that, brainwashed us into thinking that we're going to be heroes to kill people we don't even know, never met before, never done us any harm personally, yet we still go for it. We mount monuments to the generals, the leaders who do these things, who organise battles that kill thousands, sometimes millions of people that they don't know. The insanity of our humanity is, well, it would be laughable if it wasn't so tragic. What other species of animal makes deliberate war on another of its own kind? Watching that show, Das Boot, and seeing what those people go through, put a different perspective on it from my point of view of how those submariners put up with months at sea, monotony, moments of excitement and great fear, but mostly monotony. Reminds me of when I was in the Navy myself. Weeks at sea, seeing nothing but the sea. The old echo sounded chunging away as we mapped the ocean floors. But at least we were doing something useful, making oceanographic maps of the seabed. But in war, It's just a waste. Just a waste. A waste of life, a waste of effort, a waste of all manner of things, including the morality of human beings. Will we ever learn? Will we ever learn? I hope we do.